Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Carbon Scythe, and today we're going back into chasing sunsets. Jay seems to be taking things pretty okay so far. We still don't know anything yet. She is going to take a DNA test to find out if we are blood related or not. Amanda have found a new friend named Missy. Well, you can't see her because of my face is in the way, but that is a brand new character. And Christian has turned out to be an ally instead of an enemy, and have given us important research information regarding pricers. A lot is going down now. I know the game is not finished yet, but we are reaching the peak of all the epicness that's going to happen in this game. We almost have all the pieces. Now we just have to put them together and find out what is going on and how fucked this entire image is. Let's go. Friend? Ow! I thought that was a tear, but no! There is androids in this game! Is that an Artemis reference? Ow! Oh! Fuck yeah! Meanwhile, it's open. Jay enters the room briskly with a resolute look on her face. Huh. She looks like she's mellowed a lot since this morning. Hey sis, you want to talk about it? Yeah, sorry I freaked out like that. And thanks for grabbing my phone. Really? Nobody wakes up expecting their whole world's gonna get turned upside down. Impulsively, you draw her into a hug. She stiffens for a moment before easing into it with a sigh. Bouncing's supposed to be my thing. When I met you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Only the master of shitty movie references, dork. Shitty movie references. Is that what they are, huh? Sorry, not sorry. So, are you holding up? For real? Like dealing with the fact that I probably got pounded out by my half-brother last night? It sounds bad when you say it like that. You think? You join Jay at the foot of the bed and remain silent while she organizes her thoughts. Whatever Sophie discovers, for the solution is kind of on you. You look at your sister aghast. Aghast? What? Did we just approach an emotional issue like adults instead of doing our other thing? Our other thing took 5 years to sort out, and ain't nobody got time for that. Shitty movie references aside, gotta love that one. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so where have we come down on all this? The same place it was last night, silly. You're my ride or die. But I also know that the only one who gets a vote here. I was so worried after you ran off. I haven't really had time to think about it much. I mean, we couldn't have kids, right? That's a misconception. Congenital issues take generations and repetition. Okay, I have been wondering about this because, as I've been stating quite a few times, I am not against incestual relationships, but I've always said that if you want to have kids, there are other ways to get them. If you want to bypass this chance of inbreeding. But it sounds like the dev has thought about this as well, actually. Well, after what happened last night, repetition is pretty much all I think about. Jay giggles through her profuse blush that's visible even through her tan. Our children would have to hook up as well before it got risky. And what are the odds? Fair enough, but how about society in general? I don't know. I suppose at the moment that's the least of our worries. Yeah, well, it's all fun and games until we're made into a Webflix movie. Oh god, I can see it now! Starring Zendaya and Leah Thomas as Jay and Kurt Campbell. Who is Leah Thomas? I don't know who that is. Sounds like Webflix. All joking aside, we can't just pretend Mallory's news doesn't affect us. No, you're right. We can't. He both sit in silence for a moment, lost in thought. They kinda did talk about having kids. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Because something that I've also been a big... have a lot of thoughts about is the fact that you don't need to have kids. That is mostly a societal preference. People want you to have kids. But if you don't want to have kids, that's perfectly fine too. But they did kind of touch up on it. So there's a chance that they might want kids in the future. Even if they don't know when. You know, when you were away, I met another brother and sister like us. With her now? Banned for life from the Outrigger Resort and Spa? Cute. And I never want to see that cleaning bill. But yeah, they were intimate. They're our age too, but they were also full siblings. Wait, that's how they introduced themselves? Actually, they were matching shirts. He said, "I come in peace." Hers said, "Hi, I'm peace." Holy fuck, really? No, dipshit, I caught them in the act. Oh, really? It sounds like the kind of story I can get behind. Go figure Mr. My Journal should be on a Literotica. I was going to say, now that I finally understand them, I wish I'd handled it better. What would you have done differently? I used their relationship to rationalize what I wanted for us as normal in comparison. Said nobody at the beginning of a healthy relationship ever. I know, right? But now I'm ready to let our thing stand on its own, without rationalizations. To your surprise, Jay picks her phone up and begins dialing. Wait, you're calling them? Like right now? Jay places a phone between you and turns on the speaker as you hear it ringing. Jay? Oh my god, hello! Hey, Eve. If his name is Adam, I'm... Oh, Jack. Okay. Hey, Eve. I'm here with my Jack. You're on speaker. Oh, I see. Hello, Jay's Jack. Hi, Jack's Jay, I guess? The voice from Jay's phone adopts a slightly mocking tone in a subtle yet sexy French accent. Ah. So, Jay, if I recall, you had ruined everything and this one would never speak to you again. You snicker as Eve playfully pokes at your sister. So it sounds like Jay really did place the blame for our rift on herself. I don't remember saying anything like that. Now, can we be serious for a moment? I need to ask you something. Jay, our answers apply only to us. They won't be able to help you. I know what you think I'm going to ask, and I've already figured that out for myself. What I want to know is, after everything you've gone through to be together, was it worth it? One eternity later. I'll never understand how two women who barely know each other can talk for hours. It's a trade secret. Did you at least find out what you needed to? She was right. Everything really comes down to one question. Though it's nice to know there's been at least one happy ending out there for people like us. She seems nice. Is that a French accent? God, she sounded like if Sophie had a daughter. Do you want to explain full body bruises to George tomorrow? Because I don't know if bruises are graded in degrees, but third. She says if she inflicts any other kind. So, if I really am your half-sister, what do you think that means for us? Shit. And there it is. Who cares? I don't think I could deal. Oh, wow. After all this, you can still completely fail. I am kind of curious to see how many points you lose if you don't think you can deal with it. But who cares? Honestly, nothing beyond the worry that will be misunderstood or targeted. Jay watches your face with a subtle intensity. You know, when you left this morning, my first fear was that you'd bail. Funny, Mallory asked a similar question and I felt the same way. Nah, you're my ride or die too, sis. In spite of herself, Jay giggles. Pretty sure we're not the kind of family Dom meant. Oh, that was ride or die is from the Fast and the Furious movies, huh? Well, I know it's an old thing to say, but still. So, what now? Jay collects herself and gives you a smoldering look. Smoldering? Another date, of course. I got us a room Friday. That gives us plenty of time to heal up for our rematch. Oh, you planned it all you planned it long ahead. I think it's time to show you what all in with me really means. Really now? Somewhere in the Caribbean. Oh! Why is he so extremely tiny? Eve enters a living room echoing with a familiar sound of Call of Duty. She pauses to gaze lovingly at her brother before taking a seat next to him. Who were you just talking to? Jay. Jay? Who's that? Oh, come on. Remember the redhead with the what the fuck's that word? Legs? From that sushi restaurant a few years ago? Oh yeah, sure. Now I remember. I still dream of her cleavage from time to time. You know, like PTSD. So, did she ask about me? Such an ass. She doesn't even remember you, perv. Too bad. You know, her brother is a shooting nerd too. A man of culture for sure. Maybe we should trade deeds and crush some noobs. What's his nick? I think she said it's Ghost Harem something. Jack ends the game abruptly. His gaze growing more agitated by the moment, because he is already playing with Ghost Harambe. Fucking hell. It's all tied together into a neat little ball, isn't it? Wait, Ghost Harambe? Yeah, that sounds like it. Holy mother up! Later that evening. Let's see what's on Chef Spider-Monkey's menu tonight. Arriving at the kitchen, you're surprised to find it deserted. No worries. It always felt weird having someone cook for me anyway. Earl of Sandwich, you were centuries ahead of your time. You open the fridge to find it generously stocked with lunch meat and veggies. Just need a loaf of bread and then I can get downright stupid with this. The bread, a kitchen knife and a cutting board are all located in short order. Gripping the knife, you're prepared to do battle with an unlucky tomato. This thing just doesn't want to slice. What do you think you're doing? Tanaka's sharp voice catches you off guard, and the knife slips dangerously. Screaming Jesus in a clown car, not cool! She smirks wickedly, clearly pleased at causing you to nearly auto-defecate. Shit your pants, that is. I have one job here, and the first time I'm a little late, I'll find you doing it for me. I was just hungry, and I'm more than capable of making a badass sandwich. Not from where I'm standing. Can't turn food into art with banana hands. I'm a simple man. Sometimes all a guy wants is a sandwich. Pro tip. That could explain why you're still single. Whoo! Sick burn. What's going on with that tomato anyway? It looks like it's been dating Chris Brown. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's beaten to death. Sorry, Rihanna. Yeah. What? Yeah. It's just Uncle Kurt, yeah. So yeah, as I said, this Dev and I, we have similar interests. This is Mr. Well, fuck, I forgot his name. Nigel Ung, or something like that is his name. A Malaysian stand-up comedy dude. Uncle Roger. That's his name. Vegetable tastes like sad anyway. Don't eat vegetable. Vegetable slice like sad because that knife isn't honed. Points for getting the reference though. Ah, it was Haya. Haya, into Haya. Haya! No, it was Haya, I see. You realize I'm making a sandwich instead of crispy pork because it's a minimum effort, right? It's zero effort with a sharp knife. We're going into that tomato dry. Then again, you might lack the fine motor control necessary to safely handle cutlery at all. Please, I have skills that would knock your socks off. Oh? By all means, demonstrate. I need a few drinks in me first. How about you show me what you got? There aren't enough drinks in the world for that. You got a better chance of climbing K2 than getting a peek inside my bag of tricks. Now gimme. Well, we did climb Mount Everest. But I did climb K2. A chef deftly relieves you of the kitchen knife and obtains an honing rod from the drawer. Oh, is that what it's called? Okay. For this blade, you'll hone at a consistent 20-degree angle. You peer curiously over her shoulder as she demonstrates. Huh. I guess it makes sense. She smells different outside the gym. Not quite floral. Ginger, maybe? In that moment, you become conscious of her as a woman for the first time. Fucking brain rot going on right here, right now. I better curb that thought. I came downstairs for a sandwich, not a dick punch. Not the uniformity of the motion I use. Note the uniformity of the motion I use, and watch how the blade's angle remains constant. That's a subtle purr of pride in her voice as she showcases one facet of her life's passion. Huh, I just realized something about you. You almost certainly didn't. You enjoyed teaching. First you offered to train with me in the gym, and now this. She pauses, but doesn't turn to look at you. Yes. So, all knives at 20 degrees? No. Asian knives have a more acute edge. They're generally honed at 15 degrees. Consistency is key. Maintain the angle and feel the rhythm of each stroke. Technique over speed. Perfection cannot be rushed. As if noticing how close you are standing for the first time, she adjusted modestly. So, how many passes? Rule of thumb is 5 strokes per side and then test the edge. The knife has been neglected and will require more attention. So a bag of tricks, huh? You can't just drop something like that and not deliver. I'm a grown-ass woman and do what I want. How about a quid pro quo? Not now, not ever. Satisfied at last that the knife meets her standard, she hands it back to you. Now, show that tomato who's boss. While you expect an improvement, you're shocked by how effortlessly this knife slices off the stem end. Okay, that's amazing. What's amazing is that you didn't just cut your finger off slicing like that, knucklehead. Here. Reversing the positioning from earlier, she stands behind you and covers your hands with her own. Tomatoes can be tricky for newbies. They're pretty easy to smooch. It's fair to say that I have checkered past with produce. While I do love teaching, here's hoping you are not beyond saving. The chef lifts your hand over the tomato and angles the point toward the cutting board. Now, drag the tip slightly across the cutting board and through. Her hand is firm, yet her skin surprisingly supple and soft. I figured a chef's hand would be covered in scars and calluses. Tanaka laughed softly, but sincerely. A reek of onions and garlic too, I suppose. That too. Standing this close, I notice you smell. Her hand withdraws in preparation to smack you, giving the tomato a brief respite. Respite? Really nice. I can't put my finger on the scent though. Ginger and cherry blossom maybe? She relaxes and resumes guiding you through your tomato butchery. Nope, but your scent is a marathon sex slightly masked with a body wash. Your scent. Marathon sex with body wash, okay. Is that hatchet I smell? No, I hate hatchet, eat a dick! Our sense of taste has an almost incestuous relationship with our sense of smell. Who talks like that? Both must be tuned to perfection to become a titanium chef. My nose doesn't make mistakes. Well, your nose is only half right this time. And it's not hatchet. I guess it's official. I smell like feet and douche shoes. Relax. I know that anyone else will pick up on it. And that's not how you always smell. As you finish slicing, you turn to face Tanaka while she evaluates your handiwork. Not half bad. Okay, I thought we were going to see the massacre. You know, I could use some help around here. You're clearly trainable. If you won't let me train you in the gym, maybe I can make you useful in here. Sure, I'll help when I can. I don't want to think this is a Tanaka path we're entering. But a man who can cook. You know that the ladies love that. Probably the guys too. Look, no promises, but it'd be stupid if I passed up a chance to learn from a real chef. Yeah, exactly, that's a really good thing. That's a really good point. Fair warning though, my friend David almost left me in Tibet because of my cooking. But I kind of feel like I would be honoring his memory if I improved a bit. Alright, let's see what you got. Same time tomorrow then. Sure, I'll text if something comes up. Aluminium chef, improve your ramen cooking skills under titanium chef's tutelage. Dude, I actually made some amazing ramen just the other week. Just cook ramen as usual, and then put it in like a tablespoon of gochujang. And also a bunch of, not a bunch, but like a tablespoon of spicy whatever sauce, whatever you feel like. And it's like warms the entire body as well as being really tasty with gochujang. I used vegetarian, of course, but you can use other flavors, I guess. You pull out your phone and Tanaka bumps it with hers. If you share my number with anyone, I'll show you what I'm really capable of with a knife. I'm scaroused. Now get out of here and let me finish dinner. But I'm so much. Look at me. I'm the captain now. But Stop whining and I'm making croque monsieur. Monsieur. Dude, I cannot do French. Monsieur. Monsieur. That sounds hideous. Well, it's ham and cheese, so... After maintaining her stoic expression for a few seconds, Tanaka's composure cracks. Clone confirmed. The real Tanaka would never break character. Am I on camera? Where's the real Iron Bitch chef fighting? Get the fuck out. Still giggling, the normally steely chef ejects you from the kitchen. Yeah, once she stopped being a bitch, quite honestly, she was. Yeah, if she seems better. Later that night. While you slumber peacefully, karmic inevitability unfolds outside your door. Oh. Hi? Oh goodness, yay, hi! The two women look at each other in awkward silence for a moment. What are you doing here? I was about to ask you the same thing. No, you weren't. Jay seems suddenly unsettled and looks away. So, he was full of shit. I'm not sure what you mean. He said he wasn't seeing anyone else. Oh. Mallory seems caught off guard for a moment, but quickly recovers. Jay, he isn't as far as I know. He really isn't. Really? No. That's why I was the one making a move here. Jay's look of relief comes too quickly for her to completely mask it. Anyway, my thing can wait until tomorrow. You two have fun playing Slap the Slippery Otter. I hate you so much right now. I mean, why waste time on a dating app when you can just visit your brother across the hall? I'm betting that works for murders too. Mallory giggles as she retreats. Is that any way to talk to your mother? God damn! The following evening. One second, Amanda enters the room and looking around with exaggerated interest. Oh, right. She wants to find out if I can help her chill for a moment. Oh, what's up, Amanda? I was just admiring your room, as this is totally the first time I have been inside it. Oblivious to your dubious stare, her eyes fixate on your bare chest. Stimulus the urge to experience one. Your idea has merit indeed, RT missing. Artemis, yeah. Wait, what? I am here on Mallory's behalf. She would like a moment of your time. You will find her in her room. She couldn't just text her or come and get me herself. She is somewhat tied up at the moment. Amanda is not all there yet, so she is not talking in metaphors. Alright, let's go. Upon entering Mallory's room, you aren't terribly surprised to find her blindfolded and restrained. What the hell is this? Ah, yes, tied up in the moment. I have recommended a modification to her touch aversion therapy. It's okay, Kurt. I agree to this. Amanda regards you coolly with an I told you so look. I thought she was already showing a lot of improvement. What did you have in mind? Mallory has demonstrated that she has adapted well to being touched by you. We will now add an element of uncertainty into the question. And how will we do that? The blindfold. She doesn't know where we're gonna touch her. We will both touch her and acclimate her to accepting contact when the source is uncertain. You two are best friends. You grew up together. Are you telling me you never touched? Of course we did, but it became less frequent in adolescence. Keep in mind that Mallory's aversion to touch developed later, in foster care. I'm right here, you know. Amanda gives you a coy look and then silently approaches Mallory. Extending her index finger, she traces a straight line down her friend's shoulder. Mallory reflexively tries to pull her bound arm away from the unexpected contact. Wow, she's trembling. Not in a good way. On second thought, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Instinctively, you try to soothe Mallory by speaking in a comforting tone. It's alright, Mal. I'm not going anywhere. As if flipping a switch, Mallory's tremors stop and tension drains from her body. Amanda looks at you approvingly. After waiting a few moments for Mallory to calm down, Amanda touches Mallory's neck softly. No. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Once again, Mallory relaxes visibly at the sound of your voice. To your mild surprise, when you reach out and caress Mallory's cheek, she doesn't recoil at all. Amanda just stares at you in disbelief. How? I don't know. I wonder... Mel, Amanda is going to touch you next, but I will guide her hand. Clasping Amanda's hand, you place it on Mallory's cheek and keep it covered with your own. That's nice. At first you think you can feel Mallory trembling, but then realize it's Amanda. After a moment, both of you withdraw your hands. You notice Amanda's cheek is slightly flushed. Is Mallory the one that makes Amanda having want to orgasm and stuff, and not Kurt? Time for some positive reinforcement. Leaning in, you gently kiss Mallory, which she immediately reciprocates. Oh, more of that, please. To your surprise, Amanda imitates your kiss without hesitation. Pump the brakes down, Amanda. This can still go sideways. I'm right here. To your relief, Mallory relaxes and begins reciprocating Amanda's kiss in earnest. That's a lot. When they part, a single strand of saliva connects to her lips, leaving Amanda panting audibly. Oh, wow. I think that is enough for today. Really? I have a little more in me. Amanda's really flustered. I think this is getting away from her. Amanda, you can take a break if you need to. No, we should press on. I require a moment to process. You place Amanda's hand on Mallory's midriff, once again beneath your own. That's both of you, isn't it? Yes. That's not bad. Mallory's cheeks flushing and her skin erupting into goosebumps belies her understatement. Belies? Locking eyes with a victoriously smirking Amanda, you feel an unexpected subliminal tension. Is she trying to one-up me? You release her hand and look intently at Amanda, who returns your stare without blinking. Oh, we're not playing the fidget game again, are we? On cue, you see Mallory begin to fidget self-consciously in the extended silence. Because I really don't like the fidget game. Teasingly, Amanda draws her fingers slowly along the supple curves of Mallory's breast. Ooh, that's nice. Touch aversion, or rather this kind of touch therapy, does not need to be sexual. It needs to be intimate, but it doesn't have to be sexual. I'm not even sure this is the way to actually fix it, but it's that kind of game, so we will have to go with those rules. But as I said, it should probably be intimate, but doesn't have to be sexual. But for some people, it can be sexual without being intimate, so it's a tricky one. Not to be outdone, you lean in and nibble on her neck while teasing her nipple with your fingers. God, Kurt, can't believe how much I love things you do to my body. Amanda's face is unreadable, but you think you sense an air of jealousy from her. I better make a decision here, or I'm just leading Mallory on. Move things forward with Mallory. And this. Question is... Now, move things forward with Mallory means we're going to have sex. I do believe that. I don't want that. But let's double check. Take a break from kissing her neck. You whisper teasingly into her ear. Mal, are you good with Amanda being here if things get more intimate? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. But I kind of want to know what she has to say. I think so. Yeah, no. That's not what I want. This is going too far. I think you're looking for more from me than I have to give. I felt like there was a spark with us, and I had to give it one more try. I should have taken a hint in your room the other night. So embarrassed. Mallory, I care about you a lot, and I want our friendship to survive this. I would like that. I'm sorry, Kurt. I won't put you in this position again. And that's where we cut off Mallory from our love path. Mallory, perhaps when Kurt leaves, we can continue this on our own. I'll leave you two to it. Mallory, Mallory, okay. But I don't know what J trusts to, okay. Coral Shores Hotel the following night. Ooh, it continues into the night, and we're going to meet Jay here, I guess. But that is something we will take care of in the next episode. Yeah. Not a lot happened in this one, I believe. But it's once again building up relationships. That's pretty much what this episode was. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you Josef Henderson for donating directly to me on my Ko-fi page. I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye everyone.